Yeah, like it wasn't right for me. Like right after high school, I just wanted to do is make money. All I wanted to do is money. I felt that, I've gone to school long enough. Why do I need to do anything else? I just want to make money. And it wasn't right for me. It wasn't the right time. I went to school and I only went because everybody else was going. That I felt like, okay, everybody else is going. I must need to go, but I don't care for school. And so I went, and I didn't do very well. I flunked my classes, most of my classes, no different than high school, right? But at least I could say that I'm going to college now, which was the wrong reason to go. So yeah, I did horrible.
And did you ever go back, or?
Yeah, so I went back. I mean, so what happened was at the age of 19, I had my first kid, my first child, and I'll tell you what, I think that changed my life for the best because I wanted to be an example to this kid. I felt like I needed to do everything I could to raise my child because no longer was it about me, and I had this little kid that I had to look up after. And so yeah, I started going back to school. It was a lot harder then, I'll tell you that, because now I had to pay for my rent, I had to pay for my wife, I had to pay for my kid, and I had to pay for everything else. And so that's when I realized, hey, this job thing isn't enough. Like, I got to get an education to get more money, because I'm never going to be able to get out of this situation if I just keep working. And yeah, I went back to school then, and unfortunately it took me 12 years. I just barely got my associate's degree at the college. But to me it's a huge accomplishment because I never gave up on it, and I'm still going to the university right now to try to get a bachelor's. I'm still not giving up because that's my only way out. And that's my only way to be able to be a positive influence on my kids too. I used to think that it would be cool for my kids to grow up the way I did so that they would appreciate stuff like I do. I wish they would have grown up in poverty and this and that. But as I matured, I realized that when you have kids, you don't want them to be the same as you. You want them to have more opportunities. You want them to be better than you. You want them to have everything you didn't have, And that's, to me, having a kid was life-changing. Having children was life-changing. I hope that, and it's hard for me to sit here and talk to y'all about all this because I was where you guys were at one point, just with somebody telling me, this and that. I was like, whatever. But if I can tell you guys one thing, what mattered to me back in the day, I don't know what matters to y'all, if it's the same thing or what, but what mattered to me was money. And if it's the same thing that matters to you, then I hope you guys take this game that I'm telling you and do what you got to do to get your money, but realize that going to school is going to get you the real money. That's where your pockets are going to get fat. So take it as you want, but remember me, 10 years from now, 12 years from now, I told you this game that I wasn't lying to you.